Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out Heroic Trio Parts 1 and 2 released on Blu-ray by Criterion. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. I am so excited to finally have these movies on Blu-ray in my hand because these are two movies that I have always loved ever since they came out way back when on VHS from Made in Hong Kong, and that's when I first was able to watch these incredible but very fantastical movies. But these videos I just adored. I remember seeing the trailers being promoted on their earlier video releases and I could not wait for it. Now they did kind of throw me off. I'd always heard about these movies. I'd always heard about them being a very kind of superhero-y type movie. That's how they were kind of being pushed in the West, as superhero movies. And to some degree, I guess they are. But in a Chinese fantasy kind of way. Directed by Johnnie and the amazing Ching. Both films are very different to each other, although the characters are pretty much continuations of each other, are very similar in that respect. They are two very, very different movies, with Executioners being quite a bit darker than the first. Although they do blend the genres throughout. There's comedy throughout them, there's horror throughout them, but you have that kind of Chinese ghost story, swordsman style, fantasy action, with Johnnie directing as well as he does. And I've always had a soft spot for them, but I know that some people that are very new to Hong Kong movies, even in the last 20 years, don't really like them that much, because it's not hardcore martial arts action. When the DVD market came in, of course, I didn't manage to pick up Heroic Trio on DVD, but I did pick up Executioners, the Universe Laser and Video Company Hong Kong DVD of Executioners. So I was able to finally see this in a digital format. The amazing Michelle Yeoh, of course, late Anita Mui, incredible Maggie Cheung, Anthony Wong, Takeshi Kaneshiro, who else we got in there? Damien Lau, Sean Lau. So it was really, they're quite fascinating movies, to be honest. Now, the Hong Kong Legends DVD magazine released, strangely enough, Hong Kong Legends didn't put them out on DVD, but they did put them out on DVD in their magazine format, which I was very, very happy with, because now I had both movies on DVD and I was very pleased with that. Interestingly, they have Anita Mui on the front for both, which I was quite surprised at, considering how big Michelle Yeoh was even at this time of release here, and what she was doing in the West. There was quite a big push behind her. I'm really surprised that they put that. I've only just recognised that. Only a few years ago though, when I was shopping on Amazon Germany, I did then come across the German DVD, I'm nearly sure, yes, it's the German DVD release of both movies, which again, I really, really enjoyed having. You had the German, English and Cantonese language options with English subtitles, and it was pretty decent quality, really beautifully packaged, and inside we have this other fantastic artwork also. But yeah, I mean, it was a really nice set, and again, upgraded a wee bit from the others because there was a couple of extras on there. I don't think there was too many. I think it was just like trailers and stuff, but it was nice to have a different version and have both movies in the one set, I suppose. But then when I heard that Criterion were putting it out on Blu-ray, I was very, very, very excited, and I really hoped they were going to be doing something very, very special with it. But I can see that there's not even like a slip cover with this or anything, so that was slightly disappointed whenever I did get it in there. That said, I do enjoy what Criterion are putting out there. I have quite a few of their releases, of course, especially with Asian movies. But this looks pretty damn gorgeous. I just wish they had done an O-ring, which would have really finished it off for me. But that is some beautiful, beautiful artwork there. And on the back, their typical layout listing the synopsis and all the extras that come with it. But if you haven't already experienced Heroic Trio and Executioners, then you're kind of in for something quite different. I remember certain articles in magazines and things like that, or they would, on early websites, they would kind of promote Wonder 7 as the third part because Ching Tung was behind it. They would kind of promote it as the third part, Heroic Trio 3, which is really, really not. It's a very fucking different movie altogether. But these two movies, I really enjoyed. They're very much comic book movies. That's it, the best way to describe them. Comic book movies, and I just love them. Okay, let's get stuck into it. Of course, we're getting these in Cantonese with English subtitles, which I would have expected, which is amazing. And we have got 2 Blu-rays, which is wonderful. Nice to see them separated. 4K digital restorations, which is amazing, of the Heroic Trio and Executioners with uncompressed monaural soundtracks, alternate English dub, and 5.1 surround Cantonese soundtracks. New interview with actor Anthony Wong. New interview with film critic Sam Deegan, co-host of the podcast Twitch of the Death Nerve. Trailers and new English subtitle translations, plus an essay by critic Beatrice Laoza. I hope I got that right. Shocked that there's actually not more extra features on there. I was really... that's kind of disappointing. I'm going to be honest, I'm very disappointed there. We don't have any audio commentaries. There's only one interview really with the star, who's Anthony Wong from the movies there. But not a lot more, which is very, very fucking unfortunate. But still, I'm not going to let that put me down, because there will be a lot to enjoy here, and it's more about the movies for me. I really wanted these in their finest quality, and that's what I'm hopefully going to get. As you can see, the Heroic Trio here and Executioners, which is part 2 up above. We do get a poster, it seems, here, which is nice. And I will pop out those first, or that, because there's only the one. But yeah, I really was hoping for a lot more there. Unfortunately, this is nicely put together. Some gorgeous artwork. I'm not too sure who's behind it. It looks kind of Tony Stellar, but I'm not too sure. But a beautiful piece nonetheless. And on the other side there, that full essay by Beatrice Laoza. I think I got that right. Beautifully done. I mean, you can see some of the images here. This is just classic Ching Tung. Beautifully directed by Johnnie, but the fight scenes themselves are quite fascinating to watch. I do urge you to check this out if you haven't already, but don't be expecting a hardcore kind of Royal Warriors or Police Story style movie. This is strictly comic book fantasy. Let me pop out that cover. Although it's not reversible, there are 2 sides to it, carrying some of the colors of that artwork there. But it is a beautiful piece. I'm not disappointed wholly in it. And as I say, for me, I really wanted to get these movies in their finest quality. I am hoping, though, because these are Region A, that maybe, just maybe, we might see Eureka or 88 Films pick these up at some time. And that's what I really hope for, because they will give them a lot more extras, all being well. Anyway, I'm going to go check these out very excitedly. Come right back and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out Heroic Trio 1 and 2, aka Executioners, released on Blu-ray by Criterion, and wow, these movies look absolutely fantastic. The 4K restorations are beautiful. I've never seen the movies look as good as they do. I watched Heroic Trio twice, and I watched Executioners once, so I will go back and watch that again. But it was just like watching them for the first time. They were absolutely beautiful. Everything about them was stunning. The colors, the cinematography, everything was just highlighted so well, including some wires that aren't noticeable in DVD and video versions, but that wasn't distracting in any sense. These are 2 very, very unique movies that Johnnie and Ching Tung were trying to deliver something different to the Hong Kong audience, and they didn't really accept them too well. But I'd say today they have such a huge cult following, which is why, of course, Criterion have put it out there, and I absolutely love them. Both discs provide an HD trailer that both run around 3 minutes in length. Pretty cool edits, they were fun to see. But on disc one here, the only other extra feature, because of course there's no friggin' audio commentaries, which is a damn crime. It would have been amazing to have audio commentaries over these movies, of course. You get the Sam Deegan interview, Superhero Sisterhood. Runs for around probably just under 18 minutes in length, but a fantastic piece, a great interview with her views on both movies, on Johnnie too, on the girls, etc., but using a lot of clips from other movies pulled in there, so it's definitely well worth checking out. Then on disc 2, the only other extra feature you have there is the Anthony Wong interview, which I was highly excited for, but it only runs for around 7 minutes in length, and once again, like most of Anthony Wong's interviews, it's almost like he can't be bothered. I don't think he likes being interviewed. I don't think he likes the fame, as he put it across. But yeah, it's still quite an interesting piece where he talks slightly about his career, but more so about the characters that he plays in both movies. I think he plays one role in Heroic Trio and 2 roles in Executioners. But again, absolutely well worth checking out. Unfortunately, that's everything that comes with this set, which is a damn shame. I really was hoping they were going to beef this baby up. So yes, being a Region A, that gives me hope that Eureka or 88 may put this out here in the UK. And if they do, I hope they do it with this kind of deluxe edition approach, with audio commentaries and tons of extras to really, because I feel these films absolutely deserve it. It's only fair. Anyway, still, I love this. Definitely gets a double thumbs up for me. Super glad that it's in my collection. Out now from Criterion. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.